Hello everyone and welcome back to minutereddit, where we try to find the best gourmet stories and bring them to you in a silver platter. For the main dish we have rSlash Choosingbeggars with a sprinkled rSlash malicious compliance, which just makes a perfect combination of flavor. And then for the dessert we have rSlash Entitledparents with a side of rSlash Petty Revenge where they get them both. Literally, these two stories are great. So be sure to stay till the end because this 5-story course is gonna leave your belly completely full. I hope you enjoy, and if so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get right into it. For the first story of today, we're going to rSlash Choosingbeggars by user SOFM77. Friend, 22 female, wants to live in someone else's house, apartment, over the summer. However, it has to be the perfect house and doesn't want to pay a dime out of her pocket. I should preface this by saying that my university's town's housing market is expensive as heck. My friend has to stay in the college town over the summer to finish a class. She normally lives in the student housing. I offered to let her live in the townhouse I rent with my roommates as long as she pays utilities, and I will pay the rent. My roommates nor I will be there over the summer, so she would have the whole house. She turned me down because A, she doesn't like the furniture, and B, she says she doesn't want any out-of-pocket cost, not even $60 to $80 for a single person's utilities. She then asked another girl if she could stay at her house. The second girl said she could sublet a room or sleep in the couch for free. My friend turned her down because again, she doesn't want to pay anything and she doesn't want to sleep on the couch, of course. Another couple from her church offered to let her stay with them for free in their guest bedroom. She turned them down because she doesn't want to live with old people. Her class starts in a few days and she has nowhere to live. She's not broke. She works during the school year for $15 an hour and her family is comfortable. She just wants to live in a nice house, alone, for free, for 3 months, not even paying utilities. She was saying just the other day she's stressed because she still has no housing. Shocking. Okay, yeah, this girl is just out of her mind. The other day I was at the McDonald's and I heard one of the guys say that, yeah, I don't wanna live in an apartment because you usually have to share things with others, and yeah, that's a no for me. And instead he was looking for an actual house, kind of like in this case, just for himself, and he's a student working at a McDonald's, and usually in this town they don't rent houses to students, especially if they're staying for a short time. Meanwhile, the other guy was just trying to convince him that that wasn't going to happen because they are way too expensive. But yeah, some people are just out of their mind. For the next story, we're going to rSlash malicious compliance by user Mr.Nines9. Blinker fluid, sure, I'll bring you some. This happened to my buddy a few days ago at his new job at a mechanic shop. I still can't tell if he was being smart or a smartass. The guys there thought that he didn't know anything about cars because he never had any formal training like the rest of them. So they asked him to go grab some blinker fluid from the car supply store. He knew they were messing with him, so he just went to his car, grabbed his blinker fluid out of his glove box and gave it to the guy who sent him out for it. The guy was confused about what he was given, so he asked, "What is this?" "It's the blinker fluid you asked for, eye drops." In my opinion, that was definitely a smart move because they were trying to mess with him and he just played them. So this is probably going to prevent them from messing with him again. So yeah, good job guy. Now let's continue. This time we're going to one of my favorites, rSlash Entitledparents by user Jenalyn. My mother wants to name my unborn daughter after her because she's jealous. So yeah, backstory. My first daughter's middle name is after my husband's late mother. Her passing day was the same as our due date, so we decided to honor her by naming our daughter's middle name after her. Fast forward to my second and current pregnancy. We're having another girl, and since nobody else has any memorable date matchups with the due date, we decided to name her after whatever name we found. We picked the name Ash. My mother, also a major narc, is having none of this. Well, its middle name is gonna be Lynn, right? After me? No. we only named our first like that because she isn't here. She died when he was 10. But it's my turn now! I told her that, no, we're not naming our daughter after her. But she brings it up often. And every time I tell her no, she starts having these guilt trip tantrums. But it's my turn now. Would you rather be there to help raise your grandchild, or be dead and only remembered by a name? Both. So she wants to die and live? Sorry. I swear. Edit, just another funny thing. After I gave birth to my first child, I wanted to get a tattoo of her. Her name is of a flower. And I've been telling this to anyone who cares. Well, my mom texted me a picture one day of, you guessed it, a tattoo of said flower on her ankle, and the stem writes my daughter's name. I mean, she probably didn't need permission to do that, but it's kinda immature that she made sure to get it done before I could. Wow, I'm sorry that your mother treats you like this, and from your username, Jenna Lynn, I'm guessing that your middle name is Lynn, so your mother probably already put her name in your middle name and she wants you to do the same for your child. Yeah, that's just plain childish, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. I hope that your pregnancy goes perfectly and your child is healthy. But let's continue on. For the next subreddit, we're going to r/petty revenge by user Caffeine Fueled Life. Got 'em both. My first husband was very emotional abusive and it got physical twice. I didn't leave. I loved him. Then he cheated. I was just devastated. I filed for divorce. I guess his new relationship wasn't all he thought it would be. He begged me to take him back. I told him I wanted him to dump her in front of me. But you're getting this story twisted. She wasn't innocent. She knew he was married. We had met on friendly terms previously several times. I set her up with her husband. Yes, she cheated on her husband with mine. I still feel guilty about setting them up. He agreed. I watched. I saw her face crumple. I watched her heart break. Then I said, bye. He sent texts asking, what about his second chance? I said, I didn't say you were getting one. I just said I wanted to watch you dump her. Such a good revenge. I hope that your heart is finally filled with this revenge because you truly went through a rough time because of these two people. So yeah, karma gets them, I guess. For the last story of this episode, we're going to r/choosingbeggars with some r/entitled people. And it's just perfect by user Sarfit. Not fair that I have to miss out on money because I wanted to party. I think this fits here. About a dozen years back, I ran a firebase. One of the crew leaders requested a long weekend off to attend a local 3-day freak fest. People rarely ask for long weekends off, but he had enough leave built up, so I told him okay as long as he has someone else to fill in for him and look after his crew while he was gone. Came back and had it all arranged. Off he goes to said freak fest, and while he was partying his brains out, we had a very busy weekend and his crew made buckets of overtime. Came back into work on Tuesday morning and got his shorts all in a knot when he heard and whined all day that it wasn't fair that he missed out on the overtime. May have even threatened to call the union. Buddy, you asked. Yeah, there is absolutely no reason that you could debate this, because on the company side, they had no idea that there was gonna be this much overtime, so they couldn't really tell you. And on your side, you were partying and having fun the whole weekend and you asked for it. It's not like they told you, hey, you can't work this weekend. So yeah, he had no ground to stand on, and just keep on with your job. There's nothing you can do about that. And that was it for this episode of Minute Reddit. I hope you enjoyed these funny Reddit posts, and don't forget to leave me down in the comments if you like me trying to find the best stories of different subreddits, or just doing a whole one subreddit of long stories, or whatever you like. Just leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, because as you can see, now I'm posting daily. This is my second day and it's gonna keep on going for a long time, hopefully. So yeah, I've got nothing else to say, and just stay chilly. See you soon.